Welcome everybody to Mashinky. I am KRX and we are taking a look at this game in its current early access stage, where there are 6 different sort of eras of logistical opportunity, where the final game coming out later this year in 2020 is going to have 7 eras. We have just entered into the 3rd era and we've done a couple of things. In this 3rd era, we ended up optimizing and expanding the passenger system that now is a giant loop between all of these towns here. So now it's looping, so we have 3 different trains going on this route, and we can see Baltimore. We are actually successfully meeting the demand in Baltimore. We might actually have one too many trains, but that's okay because these towns will grow and eventually the demand will grow with it. So we're kind of sort of geared towards the future there. We have set up the oil industry, so we're moving oil from the oil wells, and it seems like there's an accumulation of oil here, which is good. So we're moving as much of that as we can with this train, and then we're moving that is being processed, and we are moving full loads of petroleum to the factory where we're getting a good amount of petroleum currency. It does look like our coal currency is going up. We did end up upgrading one of our coal lines with a better train, so that should be delivering at a more furious pace. Is there just a little baby Baldwin over here? I don't know, we might be able to upgrade some of these older trains. We're making good cash, making good coal, and we're making good petroleum. We need more lumber and we need more iron, I think, before we can really advance to the next era. Build 200 pieces of track. That's going to be something that we'll just do as we continue to play the game. So if we look over here, this foundry, what's the dealio here? Is it a throughput issue? Yeah, we have 170. We need to add more trains to this, it looks like. We need to add more trains to this. So right now, what do we have on here? We have these trains that are holding about 35 wagons and 30 total bars on that. I think we just need to add another train to that system at least. It looks like, I don't know. Yeah, I think at least one more. So let's do that. Let's add one of these. That should give us about 50% more iron production. Oh, we have a new we actually have a new vehicle over here. I don't want to mess this up. So the era that we just went into gave us a new vehicle, but I don't really want to mess this up. I want to keep this the same so that these trains go at the same speed. So we know that we can get 5 of those on the train, and I think we're gonna start you. You're gonna come in this way, so let's give you orders. Unfortunately, you're gonna be a little goofy here at the start. First, you're gonna start by going there, and then you're gonna circle back around and go and pick up the iron over here. It is going to take a little bit for these trains to sort of allow each other to move. If we go to here, we can see that's all red, right? Now you're allowed to move. That's red. Now it's gone green. Good. Good. These trains are moving in unison. That's what I like to see. Still green. Still green. Now this train's likely to have to slow down here at this stop to wait for this guy to sort of back up. Although it's pretty close. Didn't wait for too long. Just a little bit of spacing there, right? Just a little bit of spacing. And now they should be able to start going. And once that guy gets back here, he'll pick up a load of steel. Or iron, I guess. I keep flipping between there, but there is steel in the game and it comes later on. So this needs to be the iron. There's probably a lot of, like, one of the things that doesn't seem like that we're doing particularly well on is the wood. So there's certainly an accumulation of wood and coal here. And we actually talked about how this coal, we could actually use that coal to sprinkle it in to the sawmill to get better ratios at the sawmill, right? Like this will take coal and wood to get a significant amount of additional planks here. I don't know if we actually have a plank issue on this. We could double up this rail and get more trains operating on this rail. I'm not sure what's going on. What happens when this train gets here? It doesn't seem like we're producing. We're probably not producing enough. Part of it is probably because this train isn't delivering enough. It's just a little baby train. Yeah, we gotta get this train. Where's your depot? Is it right here? Yeah. Here, why don't we send you to the depot? Why don't we send you to the depot? We need to double this up. We need to double up this rail. So we're gonna be slowing down. Yeah, these are half loads here. Half loads. Not good. Not good. Let's go back into the rail building here. And we could do high speed. We could do high speed rail. Could be kind of interesting. That would really shuffle quite a bit of wood. These are longer routes. Could make a big difference. Let's do the high speed rail. But first, let's upgrade. Whew, it's going to cost quite a bit. It's actually going to cost too much to do this right now. So let's let's stay with the regular rail, and then we will because it's going to take wood, right, to build the high speed rail. It's saying. So we're kind of doubling this up, and I think near the end on this upward slope, I think we just let that sort of be one segment. We just hope that they spread themselves out enough. That's a big sort of area. 2 trains would still be able to deliver twice as much, even if they had to wait occasionally. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay. That works. Yes. Yes, it does. I kind of wish you could get these rails a little closer to each other. That's one thing I like about Transport Fever. It's a little bit more organic, and the rails can get really, really close to each other. Here, it's like, it does kind of take up a huge amount of space to do something like what we're doing. So does it matter if they go, like, I think it does matter which direction they go. Let's get this guy into the station, and then we'll actually set up the signals so that it doesn't, so that he's going counterclockwise rather than clockwise. I don't think, since these are one-way routes, yeah, I don't think this is a big deal, but still. Now that should automatically, if we're using this one, what this does is it places the signals at a certain distance. We have it set to 29. You could do like 30 or 29. So that means every like 30 or so, if you wanted more signals on these, you could. You just have to reduce it down quite a bit. And then it would put like the signals. This is the distance between the auto signals, right? The distance between the auto signaling. So I'm just going to add one here and add one there though. Which actually, I think I need to delete this one. We might want to we probably actually just legitimately want to like double this. That's going to be kind of annoying, but I think for the most part we can ignore it, right? Okay. Let's double up the station. And have this rail actually hook in like that. So they don't have to worry. So the signal system is now no longer, the trains don't have to wait anymore. It's just going to be good to go there. I think that's going to work well. So this train is, let's sell this train. And what we want to do, I think, is make a train that can hold a little bit of coal. So it's probably going to want one nice big thing of coal, like one of these, and then we just kind of load it up with the wood. The largest wood. Do we not have anything better than that? No, that's the best we got. That is quite a bit of capacity. I'm just kind of thinking, what is the ratio again on this? 1 coal, 3 of these makes 5 of those. We could probably have done 2 things of coal. What does this produce? What is the actual rate of production over here? Wait, what? Maybe it's not... Wait, this thing was producing coal. Now it's not. Did it change with the eras? We can have it produce coal down here, though, if we upgrade it, so I'm not too worried about that. But I'm just noticing, for some reason, this has changed. This has changed. Is that supposed to happen? So this is like 1.5. This is half. So this is 2 units, I think. No, this is point per time. It's only like 0.75. 0.75, half, 2, 3. Yeah, it's gonna be like a 3 to 1. So I think we probably do want this to actually have a little bit more coal capacity here, just a little bit more. Ooh, that does make it go red though, huh? Drag that over to there. I think this will be fine. I think the total capacity here. Yeah, that should be about balanced. That should be about balanced. Let's start this thing. One. Whoops. I didn't select add station to order. Okay. Start. I mean, I think we're gonna want 2 of those. It's more than 2 times as much wood being carried than coal. Yeah, there might be a way to duplicate the trains. Flip, duplicate. Yeah, there is a way to duplicate. Can I duplicate? Wait a second. If I grab this guy and I hit duplicate, is there a way to do that? No, it doesn't look like it. If I go here and I hit... Oh, nope. You have to have an engine here. But it would have worked if we hadn't released that guy. That's fine. We know what we want to do for this. Actually, I wonder if it duplicates the orders too. That'd be kind of cool. We could have gone in with these smaller ones too, like 2 of these, and then that might have worked out better. Okay, let's get this engine going here. The funny thing is, we need to upgrade that forest so that it actually starts producing coal again. For some reason, it's not doing that right now. It's a little goofy. I guess when we did it, might be a little bit of a bug. When we reloaded the game, we might have got ourselves a little bit of a bug there. That this forest changed its properties, because this forest was producing additional wood and coal, and now it's not. We got ourselves a little bit of a situation. We might have to do a little smoothing here. Get ourselves some area to actually build these extensions. So we want the clearing, I think. We want the charcoal kiln. Tree nursery. I think we just want to make sure this thing is like fully upgraded, like producing as much as humanly possible. It's 3 to 1, yeah. It's just barely over 3 to 1, which is kind of what we factored, so. We got plenty of money. Money's not an issue anymore. This might need to be upgraded to actually, yeah, we wanted this to do the steam. Yeah. Steam sawmill. Now it's going to be using a little bit of that coal to produce significantly more planks. Of course, this... Well, here, wait a second. Let's get the signal here. Let's make sure we add one there, which should allow this guy to go. And once he gets through this, he should be able to get to here. He should be able to rest here. Let's see if this is working right. Yeah. Now he can go. Perfect. So this should be dropping off significantly more in that area. How do we get a train? But see, now we don't have a depot connected to here, so that is a little bit of a problem. Well, it'd be kind of cool. Ooh, to do something like that looks good, right? That looks really good. This guy's like too big for the station almost. Might need to expand the station size, which we could do. Here, whoops. I'm trying to click on this train. How many of these do we have? Well, they hold 7 each, so that means we have, what do we have? 8 of those things? 6 times 7 is 42. One more makes, or 7 times 7 is 49, and then one more is 56. Yeah, so we have 8 of them. Math is hard. Let's add. There we go. Start. First we come down to this station, and then we come down to this station. And the game is super smart. You really actually don't need to do the orders in a system like this where it's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I don't know. It still it makes me feel good just to make sure that we have that sort of situated there. So this will be empty while it's doing that routing, but that's okay. Tons of coal. This should be increasing the wood production that we're doing, but we could go and optimize some of our other lines as well. And then I think we just need to set up a second foundry, or we could go and see what's the deal there with the foundry. It looks like this is doing fine. This is actually doing fine. What's the limiting reagent over here to make more steel? Iron. Iron is the limiting reagent. Can we upgrade the amount of iron that gets produced here? Is this train filling up? Not even close. Not even close. So we could spend wood. Yeah, we could do a number of things here. That's going to be huge. Second head frame. And one of these. And then if we wanted to put timber into here, we could get a lot of, we could get 2 timber could become 5 iron at a slow rate, basically one per time unit, as long as we had the lumber there to do that. This should do a lot better. This should make more state. If we can increase the output of iron to this station here, we could actually justify maybe adding a 4th train there, which in total would actually double the amount. Because now that's coming in full. That's now coming in full. So the question is whether or not this foundry is actually going to be able to process it quickly enough. Which I think it should. Yeah, we've already upgraded it once, so it should be fine. Are there some better ratios that we can do here? 6-5 for 5 and 2. That's a 1-to-1 there. Here it's a 1-to-1. It's a 1-to-1. We're getting 1-to-1 on iron to, we're on sort of iron ore to iron bars, like no matter what we do. Yep, this is literally perfectly filling up. We could add things to increase the load speed a little bit. Yep, this is looking good. This is looking good. So we've really increased the efficiency of this foundry at the very least. And you can see this is going up. We need to add another one of these. We need to just straight up add another one. Spending a lot of wood on building these wagons, but I really like this wagon. I think 5 is all we can do, right? One more, it's over, sort of over the weight. Start that up, and it'll just sort of feed in as it gets a clearance to go. Nice. Perfect timing. Didn't even slow down a train. It's off to the races. So that should start coming up. All these numbers should start coming up, but we are still worried about wood. And over here, we could actually see what's the dealio. Well, we're not moving a lot of this wood from this station, right? 181 from the station here. So there's an accumulation. There's an inherent accumulation there. What is going on with this train? It's one of the old school ones. Here, slow down. Let's reverse you and then say go to the depot. You know, we could probably actually smooth out some of these little bumpy bits too now that we have more money for the terraforming. Yeah, let's get some proper trains here. Let's get some proper trains. You can go to the depot as well. Sell this. Oh, we don't have to sell those though. Especially if those are still the best that we can get. How many can we put on this? 8? Yeah, 8. Start. So that's twice as much capacity and a lot faster train. We could do the same thing here with the coal. Like we could upgrade this to process a little bit of coal. Create a little bit of the charcoal kiln. And then we could feed that in to get significantly more. Because what is the ratio right now giving us? A 3 to 2, right? And then we can further take those and then further process those over to here. Is there a way that we can increase? Actually, the furniture workshop. Yeah. The furniture workshop gives us a better ratio, right? It's 5 for 3. Oh, this is saying 4 for 3? How did we get that? So the furniture workshop is a worse ratio? I'm confused. Maybe that's just if we had so much of it coming in, it would just help with the total throughput. I'm kind of tempted to maybe put like a couple of those on just to eventually have the option to upgrade to a little bit of coal moving if we decide that we need it. But I think this engine alone is going to have a good amount of throughput. You're going to the wrong place, dude. That's kind of your issue here. Let's go to here, and then go to here. Whoa. Go in reverse, dude. You're going the wrong way, man. There you go. It looks like the station's actually not big enough. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. So what we can do is we can go into the station, and that might slow down its loading. So we can add a signal box, and that will get us to be able to increase the size of the station. Nice. Same over here. Should be a lot better. Okay, so we should start making a lot more wood. We've been spending a lot of wood to build these trains and add these wagons and stuff. Log processing, we've done that. Cool, we've done this. We delivered some people. Some stuff is happening. Take a break. Take a break. It's noticing that we've been playing. We have taken a break, actually. The game just wants us to just take a break and look at our trains for a little bit. Just hang out and just watch the trains go, which is actually kind of nice. Kind of funny. Okay, we've done that, collecting our reward there. And it's telling us to actually move goods to 3 different cities. That is something that we haven't set up yet. Collect a reward for that. So we've done a lot of these missions. We haven't even really thought too much about it. Little help. Haven't met, but the colleagues in the industry. My name is Jacob Nosk. Deliver 500 planks. Oh, we're doing that. I guess we're just automatically doing that, huh? Then over here it says deliver 200 within 1 year into any factory. We might be doing that. We'll have to see. So we have been earning some bonuses. I haven't mentioned that, right? It's like bonus available. Yeah, we get these little bonuses here. Like we have one of these. Quite honestly, we could just afford to buy these things ourselves. I'm just going to sell that. And just get rid of it from being annoying over here. Yeah, we're making tons of petroleum, right? And then we can use that petroleum to get high-speed rail. We can upgrade some of these areas with high-speed rail. How is our original thing here? Are we getting an accumulation of people, or is this actually doing just fine? 29 out of 75. Man, this is 27 out of 28. Oof, that's sleek. That is sleek. This post going back and forth is like perfectly balanced. This train's full though, but it seems like this train system is working great. We still haven't set the train system up that actually connects the 2 sides. Something we could do, but we don't even have high-speed rail going. I don't know where we'd want to set that up or where we'd need to set that up, but that would just sort of increase the throughput on a lot of these things. But it looks like I think one thing we need to do in the next episode is actually go through these towns and actually make sure that the catchment area on the stations, edit the stations, and make sure we're actually getting as many people generating in these towns as we can. Like I bet you Austin, this church right here, well, that's not a church, but I bet you if we go here and look, yeah, yeah, as is right now, only one house is accumulating people in Austin. All these people are not being serviced, and we could use buses and things like that to do that as well. Or we could just increase the catchment area of these stations to get more people, and that's probably a flaw in most of these areas. Now it looks like in Baltimore though we're good to go, which is nice because that's kind of an important one. Over here we're missing the church in Lincoln. We're missing the church in Lincoln. That's huge. Okay, so we're gonna have to fix this stuff in the next episode. Thanks everybody for watching this episode of Mashinky. We are in Era 3, and we actually, next episode, we could go to Era 4. We could go to Era 4 already and see what's going on. You don't have to race through the eras, but I think it kind of makes sense that for this series to kind of show what the game's all about and the flow of the game and everything like that. I actually like kind of playing at a slower rate, which is why I've turned off the fact that eras automatically progress through time, and we have to invest in order to get to the next era. I like playing really slow and setting up all those economic opportunities and just getting sort of the map filled in and taking advantage of everything that spawns into the world and getting everything hooked up. I really like doing that and playing slow, but I'm kind of just trying to go a little bit faster so that we can show off how the evolution of the world and stuff actually goes in this game. And it's actually really cool to see that, boom, we can move to the next era. We're making tons of wood. We're making tons of everything. We are good to go here. It's kind of exciting. I will see you guys in the next episode, guys. If you have questions, please ask down below. I read all of those and answer all the questions in the comments. Thanks everybody for being here. I'll see you guys in the next episode.